Hey, what's up everybody? Ryan here. So, I told you guys in my last video, I think, that I would show you guys my rat setup. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. I'm not going to go into very many little details on the things I do, I don't think, but I'll just show you what I have. I've been doing rats maybe 10, 11 months. My setup is nowhere, I wouldn't say it's crazy or anything like that, but it works, it produces, it feeds down here for me, and it's actually right next door. You guys can see that vent right over there. I'm not really sure. I'll do a close-up here in a second. That's actually a filter and an inline fan in the rat room going up into my attic out the soffit so it gets rid of the smell. I'll just kind of show you guys how I have that set up and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and get to it. Like and subscribe, and see you in a sec. Alright guys, so basically we're in a room that I'm finishing that one day will maybe be an office or hold all the females. I'm going to back up here and kind of show you guys my little area. Okay, so you come into this door, you have this area, this goes to the reptile room, which you guys all know well, and then down here is where the rats are. So there's a wall about right here dividing the two rooms. Sorry about the mess, but this room is under construction. And like I said, one day I think I'd like for this to be just all females and maybe a desk, something like that, and then have all the males and hatchlings in this room here, because I do have a water line ran out here. It just needs a sink, and I don't know, there's plenty to do out here. So let's go ahead and look at the rodents. Guys, so the rodent room is right behind me. I should let you know these racks are, none of them match. I built I think 3 of them, and 3 a friend gave me. But it definitely does its job. If you're thinking about building a rack, they aren't much fun to build. They take some time, but it's definitely worth it. I'd like to one day upgrade to, you know, maybe something a little more for professional, but for now this works just fine. Okay, so here's the rodent room. Nothing too crazy. I do have a sink in here, which is nice. Water lines with hose, long wand that fills the water. And these are all different sizes here, as you can see. A lot of moms down here. So I do, like I said, I do have water lines ran for everything, but I also, in some of them, have bottles, just because the bottles are easier to drink for the rat, so I have the time to fill them, so I do. Over here is a maternity rack, which I need to finish, but basically I pull some of the females that just laid into here, but I especially have this for rats that only maybe laid 5 or 6, where they should be laying a lot more. It kind of shows me that they're starting to be exhausted. So I move them to here, let them get their rat pups up to size, and then usually we have to euthanize them or something like that. Which isn't cool, but it's what we have to do. You can see here, whole bunch. Let's see. I think we have some younger ones in here. Yep, those just left mom yesterday, actually. I do have a deep freezer in here, which is super nice. Little makeshift table. Definitely a fan. Definitely an inline fan. This is what I talked about just a little bit ago. It's off right now, but this controller here, you turn it on and it pulls all the smell out through the reptile room, out through a closet in my office, and out into the attic, into the soffit, so it doesn't smell. They do sell carbon filters for this, which I have one right back there. That just gets rid of the smell and you don't have to pull it anywhere, but carbon filters you eventually have to replace, and this works just perfect for me. See what we have going on in here. I think I got some Yeah, hold up. See if we have any. No, we definitely have some youngins in here somewhere. Yep, there's some young ones. Are getting not too young, but it's basically like what a young subadult ball python would eat. Got a couple more down there. Basically all this stuff is chicken wire. I know if you've seen other videos, you guys know. They do eat a lot of food. We do about 50 pounds every week. Lots of bedding, which I buy in bulk. Oh, the food I do is Kent Rodent Diet. A local farm store orders it for me. They've been on that for like 8 months. They seem to really like it. It's not too expensive and it works well. So I should tell you guys, these tubs here are just concrete mixing tubs. They're not too expensive, but they're definitely not cheap. And in this rack right here, so I just wrote with pencil chewer. So these two females have chewed through 2 other tubs in the last 2 months. So they're actually pregnant right now. But after they lay and take care of their young, I'm actually gonna have to get rid of those 2. It's pretty wild. When you breed rats and they learn how to do something like that, they will continue to do it. And the others in the enclosure with them will do the same. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Another thing is breeding rats is a lot of work. I don't recommend you do it if you only have a few ball pythons, unless you're unable to get rats anywhere around you, or you could do it and sell the rats, and that may pay for your pay for some expenses, you know, with your ball python projects. Trying to think if there's anything else I should tell you guys about down here. It's all pretty simple. So these here are actually future breeders to replace some of the females I currently have. I should say one day I want to actually finish this room, drywall it and things like that. Just really right now, it just doesn't seem like there's really a reason to do it when I have other things going on. And really, why spend the money on walls to make it look nicer when, you know, right now I think the extra money I have, and I'd rather be investing into ball pythons and things like that. Guys, I think that's kind of it for the rats. Let me know if you have questions, and I'm happy to help. I know this video is pretty short, but it's a pretty simple setup I have going on here. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Like and subscribe, please. I appreciate everybody who's been watching. We're tickled to death about it. So thanks so much. All right, peace.